Courthouse is confirmed. When will the ERLC Summer update drop and what will be in it? Today I will be answering every single question. So stay until the end because I might have found what can confirm everything or can destroy the whole theory. So starting off, we need to talk about the situation with Crywing because apparently he has posted an insane tweet. So already on the 19th, which is pretty late, we're 5 days later, he posted this right here saying, "Psst, his stay eek way." And people were thinking, what is this? Like, this guy said delete it as soon as I refreshed. And people were trying to figure out what does this mean, and they found out this means this week. So that meant that this week the summer update would be dropping. And people started to believing this and they thought that was real, and even some content creators made a video about it. But it's all fake because this guy posts more of these tweets and he's just trying to bait a lot of people, and it's just not true at all. But now you're wondering, well, this week that could still be, right? And you're pretty right, because what I found is that an actual update could be coming this week. I mean, there's tons of content creators, including OMB, who've already speculated that this weekend would be the perfect date. I mean, let's not talk about the fact that normally they post a update in late June and we got it late July. We got 30 days later. Oh my god. But it's whatever. You guys also may be wondering, why are the developers so quiet on this? Why are they not transparent? And that's pretty logic, because a year ago we've gotten all the problems with the delays and people got in protest because the update wasn't dropping and they promised it and nothing was happening, and that's when people got mad. And they want, I think at least, they want this not to be happening this year, which I kinda understand. I mean, when you're saying an update is dropping tomorrow, but when it's tomorrow they're not dropping it, it's logic that the whole community gets mad because you're not holding on to what you're saying. You're making just some fake promises. And so I think this year they're trying to keep everything as down and just as quiet as possible in order for this stuff not to happen. Now that still isn't a reason for not posting an update, and I understand why you guys are mad about it, but let's just not get too big into it. Let's not get too mad about it either, because that is just currently how it is. Maybe they will change about it, we'll need to see about that, but for now we can still be hyped for an upcoming summer update. First off, this right here. We got this teaser, car customization, civilian liveries, and a lot more, including some car interiors. Now these car interiors will most likely only be in modern cars and not in the old classical or like the older ones, because they have to remodel them. But that's not it, because we also got another teaser which was already 2 days ago, where we've seen that we're getting a fire up. This is where people were very hyped about because we can see some new fire hose. You can now open the doors with a real animation, some new fire particles, so it's all looking very cool. Now the question is, when will this update drop? And to be honest, we don't have a full answer on it. People can say, yeah, it's coming this weekend, but we're not 100% sure. Now I'm thinking, since that OMB, and I'm going to go further into that pretty soon, has been just quietly, I don't know, I feel like he's trying to tell us something. He's saying he's streaming currently every single day until Saturday, which I feel like he's kind of building up into a summer update. Because yes, he has been seen working on a possible new trailer. And this is where it gets very fun, because now we can start talking about the courthouse. Now, our latest update was 2 days ago already, which is already pretty weird. I mean, we got an update, but it's not really a big update. Now, they do this a lot because it's most likely about bug fixes, so they just have to do this. And there were no clues or leaks or whatever that were put into the games in order for us to tease a little bit on what's coming. So we still have to wait for that. Now, what we can see is that in the testing server, they're currently working on this every single day. Sadly, there's nobody in it currently, but they have updated every single day, and that's already started a pretty long time ago. And these days it has been very, and yes, very consistent. But here is where it all gets interesting. Some of you may know Ollie, and sadly I cannot see what he's currently playing. Maybe he's in a server, that will be pretty cool. But the same here, this one is also updated. It's very active, even though it may not be played by a lot of people currently. I feel like something is building up. And Ollie, the manager of OMB, has been seen in some weird outfit, because he has been seen in a cord outfit, and that's where people get hyped, because now they thought, okay, we're getting a courthouse. But I think this is way too quick to already say we're getting a courthouse. Now look at this. I think he's wearing a prisoner suit right here. So it's pretty weird. It could really be he was filming on, I don't know, some kind of court stuff in a new possible courthouse, and he was also the prisoner in that courthouse, but that doesn't really confirm 100% that it's coming. Now you guys may be wondering, what does Ollie have to do with this? Well, Ollie is in nearly every single update when we're talking about ERLC trailers. They used to hire some big companies, but now they're just using OMB and Ollie for that. And they might actually be filming the official trailer for a courthouse update. And I mean, if they would add a court system, which could be happening, I mean, that could be the reason why this takes so long. We could see some lawyers, judges, jury, district attorney's office, and of course, an actual courthouse building. And now I'm going to get my car because I want to show where people think this will be coming. So first off, Game & Go has already talked about this, so they thought that the courthouse would be coming right here. But I'm not really sure about that, since we got a construction site right here at the back of the hospital, and this is where things get interesting. This is a spot where, I mean, some people can roleplay, but let's be honest, not a lot of people use this. It's fun for once, but I don't really use this a lot. I don't play this every single time, even though I think it's pretty fun, but I think people just forgot that we have this feature in the game. Now nevertheless, could that mean that there will be the new spot? It could be if there will be a courthouse. And there are mixed opinions about the fact that we could be getting a courthouse. And I mean, everybody was speculating that this was going to be the new spot, because this hotel is pretty old in my opinion already. It hasn't been remodeled for a very long time already. And I mean, it would make the most sense right here, because we got parking right here. It's in the middle of the center. It's pretty close to the center of the city, so it would all pretty much make a lot of sense, right? But here's the big question. Are we getting tricked? The court outfit, the testing server, the tweet, it feels all real, but you guys can see how quick we can just get caught into it and thinking it's real. Even though I think the Ollie outfit was pretty logic in my opinion, I'm not really sure about the courthouse. There hasn't been any teaser image, there hasn't been no confirmed leaks, or at least not from PRC, and honestly I feel like it's too early for them to add it, even though it could still be. But if they do this, then it will be a pretty much of a big surprise. I think we will be getting a fire department update and the car civilian customization and all that stuff in 2 different parts, meaning that this weekend will be the first part. I don't know, maybe they will be together, the fire department update with the car customization in one. Could be. I feel like a fire department overall as one part will be a lot more logic. But it's pretty weird why they're showing 2 images which wouldn't really make any sense. Now it could also be that they're just gonna put this in one part, because let's be honest, we're nearly on. School is nearly starting. There are a lot more arguments why they wouldn't take any longer for the second update, for doing a second or a third update, because I think a third update would be very, very unlikely. They were too late for this, or they really wanted to wait for this and do every single week a new update, which once again, I think that is just too much. People will get overwhelmed by it. Once those 3 weeks are over, people won't even notice there was a summer update. So we don't know yet. I feel like the car interiors were a lot and took a pretty long time for the developers, and I think that will most likely be the biggest part of it, but the same with the car interiors and of course the fire department update, which also most likely took a very long time. But since the Shawnee G is back, I mean, that's pretty fire, right? And I'm not really trying to glaze him. For some people it feels like Crywing has put the game down, which I feel like is absolutely not true, and it's not because of one person that a game will go down. It's a matter of big factors. There's a lot more than just one new developer. Now, we know that PRC loves to surprise us, so it could still be that we, could definitely be getting a courthouse, but it would be more logic if we would be getting this in a winter update or a fall update. Now, what do you think? Do you think we will be getting a courthouse? Because I'm currently getting, I'm getting pulled over. Okay, it's whatever. Now, nevertheless, will we be getting a courthouse or not? Let me know in the comments. Drop your theories below, and yes, I will be trying to read every single comment for this video. Yes, for this video. And also, don't forget to be subscribed because yes, every single new teaser I will try to be the first one to make a video about. So that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.